A little while back, I rode at the Mick Extance's all-ladies track day. Now, while most of you supported this idea, some of you thought that it was being sexist and you had a good old moan. Well, I've decided to do it again, just to wind you all up. We're here at the Mick Extance experience with 3 other girls, all with different riding abilities. This is a female-only day, no men allowed, except for Mick, of course. Let's go see what these girls are made of.
Touch the accelerator a little bit and we slide back down the bike and the front wheel does this, okay? So ideally we want to be sitting to the front of the bike. Hey!
So first of all, Mick's brought the girls into this field so we can just assess their riding. Now there's 2 girls who've never even been on a bike before, so he's just going through the controls of the bike and just assessing their riding as they ride round in a circle, using the gears, using the brakes, getting the feel of the clutch and the throttle. So we're down in the field now, surprisingly. The girls have just had a few laps around there and now we're on our way to the trail already. Girls, we've been out on the bikes now for a couple of hours. Amy, your first time more or less on a bike.
Yeah.
How do you feel you're getting on?
Loving it. Fantastic weather. We couldn't have been luckier. And the fresh air and just picking it up and breezing along is great. Downhill's a bit of a trick, but Mick assures me we'll pick that up. So
Have
yeah.
you fallen off yet?
Not yet. Fingers crossed it'll stay that way.
Eleanor, how about you? Have you fallen off?
I've got a little grazed shoulder, but I'm all right.
Falling off is all part of it though. I think you're so scared about the first time that you're going to fall off, and when you do it you think, oh, it's no big deal, brush yourself off and get back on.
We're going to go and find a little bit of mud there, that's what we come for. Get a little bit dirty, okay? We're basically going to head down here and the track comes along and comes back up, okay?
You're doing really well. First time ever on a bike. Mick's got us riding trails like this, which I think are quite tough. They're not easy. There's big boulders in the way of some of these ruts. And she's doing really well. They've got balls, these girls. Not actual physical balls.
I thought you was going down there then. If it ever does that, just pull the clutch in.
Mick, you've just had us riding around this loop here, which I think is quite tricky for a beginner, but they seem to be managing it really well.
They do, yeah. No, it's that technique. Once you've kind of got the technique for riding this kind of discipline, it's actually, you can have a bit of fun with it, get a little bit of mud, and you grow with confidence on riding your bike.
Eleanor, as the coordinator for Kawasaki's Riders Club, and Amy, you work in marketing for Kawasaki, I guess people must assume that you ride bikes, but neither of you do. So they definitely put you in the deep end this weekend. What were your main concerns?
I think mainly was just having the confidence to do it, and could we do it? And I think absolutely we have proved that we can. So it's a buzz, really.
Yeah, definitely. Did it seem more appealing because it would only be girls here, Eleanor, do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. If there was a big group of men and we were the only girls, yeah, I think it might be a little bit overwhelming, but no, it was really good just having a little group of us.
Towards the end, I'm absolutely shattered, but it's been such good fun, and I think the fact that it has been such a buzz is why I am so tired. But mainly, you know, Mick's been great, and without the starting point this morning, just going around the field and, you know, building the confidence, as Eleanor said, there's no way we would have been doing what we were doing this afternoon.
Has it made you think, oh, maybe I would like to get a road bike or do more off-road riding?
Definitely more off-road riding. I think Eleanor and I would love to come back and build our skills with Mick and the team here.
And you must have your pick of Kawasaki's as well. That's surely got to be a perk of the job.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to come back and do some more off-roading, yeah.
Dan, you're one half of Dragon Moto Tours, and obviously you've done thousands of miles on the bike, on the road, but you've only ever had one off-road experience. And how was that for you?
That was fine. It was just that I ended up being the only lady with 10 men.
It's not like we're trying to segregate ourselves, is it?
No.
It's just building that confidence and giving us then that push to join a mixed group.
Exactly, and I just sort of found that I was put at ease straight away, and we were all able to have a same sort of banter about how we felt. It was easier to say that than I didn't feel I could say to one of the men, you know, oh, I'm not so sure about this, I don't think I'll do it. But with us, it was easier.
Me and you's going to have a little bit of a race for it.
Yeah, talking about fun, I challenge you to a race with one stipulation, that you give me a 5-minute head start, or a few minute head start.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh, I bet you love that, don't you? Well, obviously you didn't give me enough of a head start, did you? That didn't seem like 5 minutes. You didn't take into account the fact that I was going to fall off as well.
No, I didn't, no.
And you nicked the racing line.
I did sneak in and take that little bit of a sneaky line away from you.
Gary from Bridgestone, what are you doing here? I bet you heard that there are a load of girls here at Mick Extance Experience, and you missed your flight, which you were meant to be on today, and you drove really fast down here to see us all, didn't you?
I did, yeah. The flight was cancelled this morning, and then I went on another flight, and then that was delayed, and I thought, oh, that's it, I'm just off to Michael's. I knew you were here, Suzy, so that's why I've come
That's
down.
it, isn't it? So tell us about your involvement here.
Our involvement, we've been involved for 3 years now. It allows us to showcase our off-road products. Obviously we have MotoGP, so that shows the road side of what we have. This allows us to show the off-road side that we have amongst our portfolio. Certainly this year as well, because we have 2 new products out, the X30 and the X40 motocross tyres. We put all those on the Enduro bikes here. Yes, they're Enduro bikes, but being private land, it doesn't matter. We can use non-road legal tyres, so it gets out there to the people that come through mixed school. Majority of the people that come through here are road riders. So if we do manage to make them into off-road riders, hopefully they'll go out and buy Bridgestones for the bike, road bike and for their off-road bike at the same time.
I mean, you make it sound all work, 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 Gary, but there's a lot of play as well, isn't there?
There has to be, Suzy, yeah. You know, we can't just come down here and stand and watch, can we?
Mick, you've ridden trials, raced in the British and World Enduro Championship, ridden downhill mountain biking, and you're one of the most successful Paris-Dakar riders. Tell us a little bit about the setup that you've got here. It looks like you've got one big playground.
Yeah, we have. We're very lucky. We've got 1,500 acres of probably the best playground, various terrain, suitable for all abilities.
Why did you decide to do all girls-specific training days?
Because I kind of found there's a lot of girls coming with their partners on the normal days, and they were all standing there going, oh, I wish I could have a go, I wish I could do that. So I thought, well, let's just do it, let's do some girls' days and give them the opportunity to come along, spend a day with us. Hopefully they'll come back with their partners and kick them into shape a little bit.
So do you think that girls tend to learn differently than to men?
I think they learn quicker.
Do you think we listen?
I think they listen a lot better, yeah, definitely.
I think we do.
Yeah, I do as well, yeah. They definitely learn. I think they come with a different view to it. A lot of the guys turn up with that big kind of thing, whereas the girls just come and take it and get on with it and learn and have a bit of fun in the mud.
But you're not trying to segregate the girls from the men, are you?
Certainly not. No, we wouldn't do that, you know. We have mixed schools. It's just nice to give the girls a chance to get their confidence before they go into the mixed group. I think it's more probably their partners that make it worse by, oh, does she have to come riding with me?
Well, the reason I say that you're not trying to segregate the girls from the men is because I recently did a Maria Costello track day, and it was an all-ladies day, and I got some stick on Twitter and Facebook that the men thought it was a bit sexist. And what would you say to them?
I
Screw you.
Like that, are they really? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a bit of that really. But no, it's everybody's out to enjoy riding the bike, aren't they? You know, we had a girl come through here particularly who stands out in my mind. She'd never rode a bike.
Was her name Suzy Taylor? No, oh, okay.
No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
You know, and she went away, did an event and won her class.
Oh, wow.
Which is absolutely brilliant. You know, she came here, never rode a motorcycle, did a day with us. She actually borrowed a bike off of me, went and did a fast Eddie and won the ladies' class, you know. So they can do it, and there's a lot of good girls out there.
And what do you need when you turn up here? Do you need your road licence? Well, obviously not, because you get lots of people who turn up who've never ridden a bike before.
Don't need nothing. All you have to do is turn up. We provide kit, bike, lunch, the whole package, and most important, a bit of fun in the mud. And on a real kind of issue with that, I think off-roading is a great way to enhance your road riding skills.
And tell us about the bikes that you use here as well.
Yeah, we have a full range of Kawasaki's off-road bikes, starting from the KLX 125 right through to the 450. And again, I think the big point of setting off on your off-road journey is the bikes, not overbiking yourself. Get a bike that you can ride, you can get your confidence on, you can touch the ground, and suddenly it all starts to come together.
It's been so cool hanging out with the girls today. They've got a great learning environment here. Now, if you're sat at home thinking, I'm sick of being pillion, maybe you want to show your other half what you're made of, maybe you want to improve your road riding skills, then you should definitely check Mick Extance out.